everyone. My name is Do Lanang, your Miss Earth Water 2023.
All right, so your question from Binh Minh The Lotus is, currently the environmental topics is receiving attention from many countries around the world. Based on your vacation experience while living in the US, please share a few brief comments about how Americans do tourism.
This is a really great question. To answer this question, I think I want to start by using an example. When I was in the US, I went to Disneyland a lot. And just by going to Disneyland, I can tell that in the US, there's waste management. And waste management in the US is very advanced. You know, every corner you turn, there's gonna be a trash can or recycling bin that sorts your waste from glass, plastic, and paper. So I think that's like a really cool thing. I don't believe that Vietnam is lacking in any way in terms of tourism, especially because after moving here back to in Vietnam, I've noticed that, there's a huge community that is working in ecotourism. Just like what Binh Minh and the Lotus is doing, up and coming in 2026. We do have a ecotourist area that is coming up, and I feel like that is a huge step. That's a huge stepping stone, in Vietnam for us to be able to develop ecotourism and also attract global people and companies to invest into our country just because of this reason. And just like you guys know, Vietnam is beautiful, and we have amazing greenery here. So definitely we're working really hard with the conservation for our natural habitats.
Thank you so much, and ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for our Miss Earth Waters. Okay, so the question from Binh Minh and the Lotus for you is, the title of Miss Earth Airs belongs to you with a mission of spreading the message of environmental precision, raising people's awareness of love for nature in all aspects of life. Please share your thoughts about the orientation we need to have in our tourism in the future, so as not to adversely affect the environment. So what do you think about it?
Yes, so Tintin, I want to consider myself as an avid traveler. 2021, I think. Way back in 2021, I was working as a flight attendant for Philippine Airlines Express back in the Philippines. Understand that flying can really contribute to a lot of carbon footprint. I mean, as much as I want to lower down or lessen my carbon footprint that I am contributing to the environment, I cannot. But what I had to do was to offset it, meaning I had to neutralize whatever carbon footprint or carbon dioxide emission that I was contributing to the environment. And how, if you may ask, it is through educating other people, gathering up people in my community to also take action with me. So whenever I travel to the 17 regions, I talk to them about the 17 UN SDGs. I conduct the community outreaches to be able to offset the carbon emission. At the same time, we plant trees together because it's one of the ways to do that. But also, I promote the tour strategy, which is for the promotion of sustainable ecotourism, which is what we are promoting also here with the Miss Earth platform here in Vietnam. So the tour strategy, I came up with it when I joined Miss Philippines Earth in 2021. So the tour strategy stands for T, take the moment, leave all else behind whenever you travel. O is called the Oplan Eco Bag. So whenever I travel, I make sure to bring a hand carry item with me, a hand carry empty bag with me, so that whenever I see trashes out there, then I will just pick it up. It's just as easy as that. I mean, it's just a tiny thing that a person can do, but it can really create a ripple of positive impact towards the community and towards your country. And U is for utilizing the moment to really rest. And I think that resting can really do so much too, because when you're resting, you're not doing anything, you're not contributing anything. And then for the R is be able to respect all the natural sceneries, all the landmarks that you go to whenever you travel. Because one thing we have to realize whenever we are traveling is we don't only do it for leisure purposes. we don't do it for leisure purposes, but we also have to do it for the economy, for our country economy to thrive, and also for our environment to flourish. Because ecotourism, sustainable tourism, should not be an enemy of the state. It should be an ally for the environment and for our economy to thrive all together, consequently.
Very nice guys. Một tràng pháo tay nữa cho our queens, Miss Earth Airs. Thank you, Yanas. Your question from our team of Bình Minh and The Lotus. You are also a tourism student, so please share your thought on a sustainable tourism compared to the mass tourism. During your term, what do you plan to do to promote sustainable tourism?
Well, of course, being a Miss Earth Fire, I'm supposed to educate people and share my thoughts and idea about how can we be more environmentally friendly to our planet. Coming from Thailand, a country that is very known for its tourism and very known for tourism being one of the main money makers for Thailand. My plan is to promote and educate people on different businesses we can actually support when it comes to visiting my country, visiting sanctuaries that actually gives proceeds to helping our environment and stuff. Now, promoting and educating people about the different locations they can go is one thing, but also telling and educating people on things they should prepare for when coming to visiting a country or visiting a new area, because some stuff that we can never always be environmentally friendly depending on the area. We have to be prepared ourselves by packing the right things like a water bottle, or even some everyday uses stuff that we can know that it's not impacting our planet, like bamboo toothbrush. That's what I mean. And one last thing that I want to add is just education is really important when it comes to being sustainable. We have to teach people and always update them on the new things that we can help our planet with and what we can or cannot do so that it will be more greener for our planet. Being a global citizen is very important. What means being a global citizen is that we do our part to take care of our environment, try to do have a less impact on it by consuming less, and also taking part in eco activities in your communities.
All right, welcome readers to the house. You are a tourism student also, and now carry the title of Miss Earth with the mission of spreading the message of environmental protection. So please share your thought on the future of tourism trends and the direction. Now the Miss Earth crown belongs to you, owning the crown with the theme of unique connection for the common planet, symbolizing the harmony between natures and humans. What do you think that harmonious connection will bring about for both of them, natures and human?
Well, I do think that connection comes from respect goes both ways. And I keep saying this, I've said it before. So my support for eco initiatives or volunteering towards it hasn't started when I was crowned Miss Earth Albania or participating in Miss Earth, even though Miss Earth gave me a platform when I can spread my awareness, share my thoughts and opinions, and also give out solutions. And I focus myself a lot in giving out solutions that are relatable to people, accessible to people. Because coming from a small country myself, I try to connect this with myself. It's hard for me to sometimes relate to some people who are very famous, and I understand their good initiative to spread good and positive comments and awareness and give out good solutions, but for me it's not relatable, and if it's not relatable then I cannot implement it into my everyday life. So to me it's important to give out solutions that people can implement in their everyday life, that people in rural areas can hear about and try to do them. So in the future, where tourism should go is definitely gravitate more towards eco-tourism. Because what you can do is that you're gonna enjoy the place the same, not to say even better, because you're gonna be more in the inside, more in the nature. But you also can help people fight poverty, people who live in these places, by doing ecotourism. You can help them fight poverty and, try to put an impact in their monetary income so they can have a better economy. To us, it's important that when you go to visit a place or as a tourist, to save its wildness. So a place that is touristic, it's beautiful, you want to see it, you want to enjoy it, you want to view it, let it stay in its wildness, like Mother Nature put it here. Let it stay like that, to not be touched by the human hand. So at the end of the day, it all comes down at individual responsibility. If we don't have that, then it's going to be very hard to actually fit into a community who wants to go towards the eco initiative. You know, Miss Earth gives that. I have a platform right now, and I'm very glad, and I'm for sure gonna try to give my best at it this year that I'm gonna be Miss Earth 2023, which is so exciting. I still haven't gotten time to process that yet. A place as small like Albania having this big impact and this big crown, it's really a responsibility, but I think it's a responsibility I can owe up to, because I know I have the resources and I know I have the right people supporting me to spread my message and try to involve communities in eco initiatives, because organizations will do whatever they can when it comes to balance between economy and desires to have a better earth. But if we don't have our community being with us, stepping with us in this progress that we want to make, then it's not going to be worth it.